We've actually, Jeff's got several stories of high-level athletes coming in who were at the top of their sport, being scouted by colleges in many instances, and had big movement gaps. And it was a great concern to us. Somebody that was lauded as an amazing athlete that we could see, but they can't broad jump and initiate with 2 feet and land with 2 feet.
And I think that just leads into a whole different discussion about, the increase in sport injury and kids being out of sport because they get hurt and all these things. Really the focus on movement skills, motor patterns, all these things that build good movement patterns. All of that is about increasing your physical literacy, but really for kids who are in sport, it's about helping them get to the top level of their sport and staying there and staying uninjured. The idea, like one of the things that I think is just so common now, we watch kids come in who want to pick something up off the ground. They bend at the SI joint, and we have to actually have to teach them to hinge at the hip. And that's just was unheard of 20 years ago. Just really unheard of. And I think where most people go, where most people go wrong when they're training kids is they jump to the first level, to tier 1 something. We're going to teach the kid to pick something up off the ground. Well, if they don't know how to brace, if they don't know how to keep their feet flat on the ground, if they don't know how to hinge, they don't need to be picking something up off the ground yet. They got to be working on those 3 things first. And I think learning how to identify what movement skills are necessary to be safe in a movement, learning how to piece those things together to build movement is critical to success of kids, both to becoming more physically literate, but also to being safe and excelling in sport.
So I know a lot of coaches, you guys are seeing this, you've seen this inside of your classes, kids that can't have, or that don't have the solution to the physical challenge that's in front of them. We have the solution, we've done it inside of our classes. We have that base, build, boost tiered system that we follow, where the base is those movement skills. It's the pieces and parts that can't be broken down further. Building on that is motor patterns. We're starting to link a couple of those movement skills together to eventually boosting to more complex movement. That was a U18 under 18 minutes youth topics on our Youth Fitness podcast.